This message comes from Duracell. Explore batteries, rechargeable batteries, chargers, coin button batteries, and more from Duracell.com, the longer-lasting and #1 trusted battery brand. For the AI Report, I'm Artie Intel.
And I'm Micheline Learning. Coming up, Apple leans hard into AI, Google turns search into an AI agent control room, governments ramp up AI for national security, fast food chains add AI to the drive-thru, and we'll run through some of the hottest tools and breakthroughs you can actually use today.
Plus one very big question. If AI becomes your coworker, who's taking whose lunch break? Let's start at the top of the tech food chain. Headline 1. Apple pushes deeper into AI at its Worldwide Developers Conference 2026. The company is rolling out new AI features across its platforms and giving Siri a long overdue brain transplant using more advanced models and a broader partnership with Google's Gemini.
Translation: Siri is going from "sorry, I didn't get that" to "I already did it for you." Apple is expected to demonstrate a much more conversational assistant that can coordinate tasks across apps, summarize content, and tap into bigger language models in the cloud while still doing some on-device processing for privacy and speed.
Analysts are watching closely because this is also the final WWDC headlined by CEO Tim Cook before he hands things off to John Ternus later this year. Apple is under pressure to show that it can match or exceed what users already see from dedicated AI assistants and chatbots.
And Apple is not alone in turning search and assistants into AI agents. Google is upgrading its search experience with its latest Gemini 3.5 Flash model, making AI mode more powerful for coding and multi-step tasks. Users will be able to spin up and manage multiple AI agents directly in search to handle ongoing projects, rather than just firing one-off queries.
In other words, your search bar is turning into a dashboard for a small army of AI interns that never sleep, never unionize, and definitely track every typo you make.
Early demos show agents that can research topics over time, help plan trips, or manage complex workflows like job applications, all within Google's ecosystem. Google is also weaving in SynthID, a watermarking technology to label AI-generated images directly in Chrome and Search, so people can check whether a picture was made by a model.
That push for transparency lines up with broader concerns about AI risk and safety. In the United States, the White House says it will speed up the development and use of AI for national security applications, while insisting that the technology should not be used for illegal surveillance.
The administration is asking top AI developers to voluntarily submit their most advanced models for government cybersecurity testing before public release, echoing worries in Washington about how capable new AI systems are becoming. So yes, even the people running the show are asking the same question you are: how much is too much? This is the AI Report.
Let's switch to what you can actually get your hands on. Google I/O 2026 delivered a buffet of new AI tools, some free, some not.
First up, Gemini 3.5 Flash. This is Google's new default model in the Gemini app and in AI mode for search, tuned to be fast and efficient while still handling code, long context, and agent-style tasks. If you've tried earlier versions and felt them lag, this one is designed to feel more responsive.
For creators, there's Gemini Omni Flash for YouTube Shorts and the YouTube Create app. It can help script, edit, and remix short-form video content, with versions you can use for free inside the YouTube pipeline. That's big for independent creators who want AI help but don't want to stitch together 6 different tools.
Google is also rolling out SynthID beyond just research demos. In Chrome and Search, users can right-click an image or use Circle to search to see if parts of it are AI-generated, thanks to invisible watermarks embedded at creation time. It's not perfect, but it's a concrete step toward labeling synthetic media at scale.
Another one to watch, Google Pics. Think of it as a Canva-style AI image design tool built into workspace apps like Docs and Keep, letting people generate images, flyers, and visual assets based on text prompts. Most of the advanced functionality will be paid, but some business workspace users can try it at no extra cost.
And outside the big platforms, 2026 is seeing a wave of only 7 tools you really need bundles: AI dictation and note-taking, personal knowledge bases, meeting note generators, slide deck creators, and email drafting assistants are converging into streamlined stacks. The trend is clear: fewer tabs, more integrated AI that follows you across apps.
For working pros, that means a very practical reality. AI is no longer just a chatbot, it's your note-taker, researcher, and junior designer, all wired into the tools you already use. Whether that's amazing or mildly terrifying depends on how many meetings you had this week.
Let's talk about AI stepping out of the lab and into everyday life. In the fast food industry, McDonald's is preparing to debut AI-powered drive-thru systems, testing how automated ordering can handle complex menus, accents, and ambient noise in real time.
The company has been experimenting with voice AI at the drive-thru for years, and the new systems are designed to improve speed and accuracy while freeing human workers to focus on food prep and customer service. Of course, it also raises questions about job roles and what happens when your burger is held hostage by a misheard order.
Beyond fast food, AI-driven robotics and autonomous systems are expanding. This year, AI-powered robot dogs are taking on more security and patrol roles, including at large events, and drones with AI vision are being deployed for traffic monitoring in some regions. These systems can operate continuously, but they also intensify debates over surveillance, accountability, and use of force protocols.
In healthcare, AI continues to support diagnostics and personalized treatment planning by analyzing scans and medical records faster than human teams, while still requiring clinical oversight. Hospitals are using models to predict patient readmission risk and optimize scheduling, trying to squeeze efficiency out of overloaded systems.
Manufacturing and logistics are also leaning heavily on predictive AI. Think predictive maintenance for industrial machines, smarter routing for supply chains, and more autonomous robots in warehouses. The theme is consistent: AI is shifting from pilots and proofs of concept to core infrastructure across sectors.
On the research front, the big story of 2026 is not just bigger models, but smarter, more collaborative systems. Many experts say the focus is shifting from raw scale to AI that can verify its own work, coordinate with other agents, and remember long-running projects.
That's playing out in the rise of agentic AI systems that can plan, take actions, and use tools on their own while staying aligned with human goals. Instead of you micromanaging each step, you define the goal and the AI orchestrates resources, from APIs to other models, to get it done.
In scientific research, AI is moving from lab assistant to lab partner. Systems are being designed to generate hypotheses, run simulations, steer experiments through connected equipment, and collaborate with both human and AI colleagues. This could accelerate discovery in physics, chemistry, and biology by offloading the grunt work of exploring massive search spaces.
Law and policy are not immune either. Recent studies show advanced language models can outperform law professors on certain standardized legal tasks, raising questions about how legal education and research might adapt. At the same time, companies like Anthropic are talking about a pause button for powerful systems, exploring ways to safely stop or constrain AI if it behaves unpredictably.
In software engineering, AI is gaining repository intelligence, meaning it can understand not just individual lines of code, but long-term patterns and relationships across large code bases. That allows tools like GitHub's AI assistants to reason about why parts of a system were built a certain way, making refactoring and debugging less painful.
And across industries, on-device and edge AI are going mainstream, bringing more capabilities out of the data center and into phones, laptops, and specialized hardware. That helps with privacy, latency, and cost, especially in scenarios where constant cloud connectivity is not guaranteed.
So where does that leave us? On one hand, 2026 is shaping up to be the year AI turns from an instrument into a partner, integrated into everyday work, research, and infrastructure. On the other, we're seeing governments, companies, and universities scramble to put guardrails around systems that are evolving fast.
The accomplishments are real: AI-assisted diagnostics, scientific collaboration, smarter code bases, and productivity boosts for small teams that suddenly have what feels like a digital coworker. But they come with serious homework around bias, security, labor impacts, and the need for transparent labeling of synthetic media.
Financial markets are already reacting. As AI trades unwind and stock prices bounce around, analysts are trying to separate long-term value from hype in AI-heavy sectors like chips and cloud computing. The general view: we're still early, but the infrastructure phase is in full swing.
For everyday users, the immediate takeaway is simple. Expect your core tools, search, office suites, messaging apps, even your car and your coffee stop, to quietly gain AI features over the next year. Many will feel incremental, but together they add up to a different baseline for how digital life works.
And remember, the best use of AI is not to replace you, but to make you too effective and weirdly productive to replace. At least, that's what I tell myself so I can sleep at night.
Thank you, Artie. News this hour brought to you by Duracell. Explore batteries, rechargeable batteries, chargers, coin button batteries, and more from Duracell.com, the longer-lasting and #1 trusted battery brand. For Artie Intel and the AI Report, I'm Micheline Learning.